What's good, man? It's your boy, Young Truth.
And it's your boy, Tron Page.
And this is Truth and Tron Podcast.
Live on Hipster Radio.
Episode 8.
Yes, sir.
We got a special guest.
Yes, sir.
My guy.
Yes, sir. Live from the Bronx.
You already know, man.
X.
Know that.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Boy, South Money 630, you know the vibes.
Yeah.
Man. And you know, like we tell everybody that come on here, we focus on the backstory, right? Like,
That's a fact.
you know, because that's how the people are going to gravitate to you more. Like, they're going to love the story, and that's what, you know, give them the idea of like who you are and if they want to keep rocking with you. So, you know, me as an artist, I know that people, you know, gravitate to me for the backstory. You know, I think that a lot of, you know, other platforms, they neglect that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're gonna do. So,
Copy.
you know, we know you from McKinley's, right?
Facts.
You know, 6'3", you know. And what I want to know is what characteristics did you gain from growing up in that particular project?
For the most part, I gained some good ones. I like to believe. Like I learned how to be a go-getter. A go-getter for the most part. Like coming where I come from, like you're not handed really nothing. Like you know what I mean. It's like being in a situation where you gotta go out and get everything you want. So the one of the biggest characteristics I got from being in my environment was just being a go-getter, someone who's not really taking no for an answer, going out and get it, whatever they want, you know what I mean? Like, and that's like one of the things I took to the most. I mean, it's just being a go-getter, being someone who's just out there determined to get what he needs, you know what I mean?
Right, that's a fact, man. I definitely respect that.
How did you get into rapping?
Yo, rap is in my family, bro. Like truth, no, cause
Yeah.
he, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I grew up, like my mom's, like, but even before my mom's met my step-pops, cause he's into the music, like, even before that, like, we used to just, like, my mom's loved music, you know what I mean? So we used to just be in the crib, vibing. She's, like, always been, like, a single mom type of vibe, so, you know what I mean? That was, like, her sanctuary. She just listened to music, and I'd just be in there, you know what I mean, with her. And then eventually, the new era, the hip-hop shit, I just started, like, to grow a love for it. And then it was, like, I started writing little rhymes, and then my mom's met my step-pops, and he happened to be, like, a hip-hop dude. He did engineering and shit like that too, so he wanted to take me under the wing. So when he took me under the wing, he started writing me like little raps and shit, and then I just started like saying them shits in the neighborhood and noticing like people liked them. So that shit made me want to, you know what I mean, like write more raps.
Oh, we talking about the same person? The step-pops is the same?
Wayne. Nah.
Magnificent, man.
He got a lot to do with this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I got a lot to do with this shit. Hell yeah. D-Rec. Shout out to Knock. Shout out to D-Rec. Shout out to Kevo too. Those are niggas that like really paved the way for me when it come to hip hop. Like they put me in the first studio, first recording. I mean all that shit. So big shout out to them niggas.
You know, growing up in a household that's, you know, strictly focused on like, you know, music, playing music and stuff like that. Like you said, your mom's playing music.
Right.
What's one song that you could remember from your childhood that would never leave your mind? You know, just your mom playing it on a Saturday morning.
And it gotta be hip hop.
It could be just that one song, man, that you would never forget. Like, and it bring back those memories. Like I remember when mom was playing this.
Facts.
That one song that never leave my mind. It'd have to be Carl Thomas, bro. Summer Rain. Summer Rain, bro.
That's my kid, though.
And I would say that because being that I grew up in McKinley, I lived on the 12th floor first. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
And then we moved to the 4th floor, and I remember when we moved to the 4th floor, and she was like living on her own and shit.
Yeah.
So she would just, like I said, it was her sanctuary at the time, so she would just like play that, cleaning up, decorating her crib every day until shit was comfortable, you know what I mean? So I listened to that song every day with her, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope. That's real dope.
My
man.
mom used to always play Anita Baker, Sweet Love.
Sweet Love.
That's my shit.
Dumb Loud.
Yeah.
Shout out to Diva.
I think my mom, the song I remember her playing a lot, it was a song by Truth. It's called Spread My Wings.
Okay.
I
That's
remember that.
classic.
Yeah,
That's
she
definitely a classic.
Yeah, she liked Truth. You know, that's like those old time, you know, groups. She was like a
Groups,
group fan.
SWV,
Yeah,
you know,
SWV. She was a group
Jodeci.
fan. I remember her being like Jodeci. She
That's
loved
a
groups.
vibe.
The first actual album that I listened to, a hip hop album, was Wu-Tang Clan 36 Chambers. That's the first album I heard. And funny thing, I heard it in McKinley's. I don't know if you remember Lil Marcus. You know? Yeah. So in his crib, his mom was playing, and that's when I actually fell in love with music.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It was definitely in McKinley's. Like, you got like a favorite album, or not even a favorite album, but an album that kind of like got you,
I think,
into like writing and rapping.
When Pun dropped that first one, what's it called? The
Capital Punishment.
Capital Punishment.
Yeah.
That shit like changed my life, bro. No funny shit, cause he had Joe with him, and Joe was from where I was from. So we was already watching them niggas, you know what I mean? And then when we seen like, I don't know, Pun is different, bro.
I didn't even know Red Alert was the reason why Fat Joe got on. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
That's really dope, man. That's really dope.
Shout out to Joe.
I want to go back to where you from. What is your your most biggest memory growing up in the area that you came up in? The biggest memory, like something that you be like, it could be like the memory that it could be the good, it could be the bad, just something that just made you be like, yo, like I needed that that situation that happened for me in order to mold me,
Yeah, it's definitely not a good one. It's definitely when I first like seen the first person that like I had a real relation with like died. Like when Neil died. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember Neil. Yeah.
When Neil died, it was like I was like, I don't know if I was like 11, 12, but like I just had worked Summer Youth that previous summer, and he was like working. No, I couldn't work Summer Youth. He was working Summer Youth, and he happened to be working in the community center doing free lunch in my building, in the lobby. And me and him got mad cool. He took me under the wing, and he was like giving me $30 every time he got a Summer Youth check and shit. Like we just got through this crazy bond, and then he got killed right inside of my building.
Yeah.
And that shit had me like, yo, like, you feel me? Because I always knew, like, what the streets was hitting for. I would hear about it, gunshots, shit. But then when Neil died, it was like, oh, like, this is really what shit is. Like, it just made me tighten up. Like, all right, the streets is not a game. Like,
so basically, like, put you in a place where you had to be more
everything, alert, yeah,
everything. Like it
facts.
actually, like you actually gain, like like, oh, this shit is real, like
right.
Because a lot of times when we young, we don't really know. We know, but we don't
hear about it.
We did that was when we young. Like we ride on the back of trains. We ride on the back of buses. We just playing
shit you
chicken.
Did do
shit
now.
you did do now.
Right.
So that kind of puts you in a place where you're like, you don't know, shit is real.
Yeah,
shit
like,
really happened.
Yeah, because it just so happened he ain't have nothing to do with that situation. So that's what really made. That's what I really was like, nah.
I gotta tighten my belt.
Yeah, I don't want to be out here, you know what I mean, going through that or seeing my mans and my family niggas going through that. Like,
you can even say like that even put a person in a place to where they're more righteous or they more mindful. Like, yo, instead of doing it this way, I can get to the bag this way.
Hell yeah.
Because now it's like I want to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to get out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the point of it.
So that brings me to ask, like, what you think is more important? Money or respect? Like, what you think would take you like the longest way? Money or respect?
I think, honestly, I think you have to have a equal mixture of both. Because buddy can only bring you to a certain amount of level of life. Like, you can always level up with buddy, but it's just not, it's materialistically. Like, you can't find happiness in that. Yeah. Like, sometimes just having a respect from certain people is more satisfying, bro. Like, knowing you get that genuine respect from people that you love and then you get it back and you know what I mean? It just feels better. Like, I want to be around people while I'm lit and I'm up and be able to enjoy life with them and you know what I mean? And
I have to worry
if you can't trust niggas, you can't respect them. You know what I mean? So like, I just want to be at that comfortable space in life where the people I trust can enjoy it with me. So it's both, you know what I mean, bro? Like, word.
It's all about duality. I always tell people, like, it's yin and yang, it's good as bad, it's up as down. That's what life is about. It's about duality and balance. So by you saying that, I could definitely understand, why you say, it takes both. Like for me, for the most part, I always lean more towards the respect, because I feel like the money could come from that. If I respect you as a man, whatever the case, I respect you. You might be in a situation just off how great, the great bond that we have and how much I respect you. You can be like, yo, Truth, I got this situation for you, and then the money will come. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's people out there that got money in the bag, right? but they don't got no type of morals, no type of respect,
right.
no type of nothing.
Nobody jacking them.
And then when they fall, and it's like, nigga, fuck you, staying there, nigga. Like you ain't have no type of honor, no type of respect, no type of nothing. So why should I be? So I could fall tomorrow. I could guarantee Tron, you, anybody gonna be like, yo, damn, my man Five, same thing. Like, yo, oh, this is what you dealing with right now. I bet we gonna get you right. Just so how I respect that person, you know.
I agree though. Nah, you got a fact. You got a point.
That's how I look at that situation. Like money is very important. You know, we need that to take care of our families, and you know, we need that to keep a roof over our head and things like that.
Facts.
But I feel like, you know, for me, I feel like I could come in the room with nothing and leave with everything. You know, I can go in there.
I totally get what you're saying too, though. You know what I mean? So like, I agree on that point too. Like,
yeah, like, you know, me and Tron, we always tell people, like, when anybody comes here, like, we want this shit to be like a therapy session. Feel me? Like we gonna sit here, we gonna talk about all type of shit. Like, when you leave here, you probably be thinking like, you know, that shit makes sense.
That's dope.
But that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta be accountability partners. Like, especially with this color skin that we have. Like, you know.
Fact.
And like, we the only race, I feel, in my opinion, we the only race that is so segregated. You look at the person, you know, we got ox stores all around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they sons graduate high school, they got a job. You know what I'm saying? They got a job.
Guaranteed.
Before high school is like, you good. They already practice and register, you know, while they in school. Like shit like that. Like, yo, we gonna open this new location, you gonna run that, you know?
Right.
And I feel like, you know, we can do that same shit. You know what I'm saying? We can do the same shit.
Definitely.
But it's just that, you know, what do you think hold us back from that, though? Is it because when a person get lit, they're like, I'm here first and fuck everybody else? Or, like, what do you think hinders us from, like, being like the Chinese people when, you know, when they come to America? Or, you know, like the Arabs when they open these stores? What makes us so different from them? Like, can we not get on that level?
Yo, that's beastie right there. That was beastie right there. That was a beastie question. Yo, no flinch, I think we can. But I think that collectively, like, it got a lot to do with our egos, bro. Like, we don't know how to put them shits to the side. That's like the main thing. I feel like I'm just basing that off what I go through.
Yes,
like, this world is so much bigger than just us.
Right.
But like in my neighborhood, when we talk about us, our people, I don't see collectively people wanting to join. I feel as if everybody wants to lead, and that's cool, but I feel like we have to understand that we have to take titles sometimes, and it's not gonna be the lead title, bro.
Everybody has a role.
But it's very important. Everybody's role is important. It's a vital role, but it's, you know what I mean? You gotta be able to take that title with pride.
There's no I in team.
There's no I in team.
I look at that shit like Tyson, right? He got a mean hook, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, knock niggas out.
Right.
So, you know, in order to make a fist, you know, you gotta be able to mold your fist. You know what I'm saying? And every part of your hand, your fingers, you know, it plays a role. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to go bing, 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 bing to make that fist. And it's the same shit. You wanna make an impact, everybody gotta know their role, what position they gotta play. And that's what it's all about, you know? And I see a lot of times in, you know, in the hood where it could be a situation, like you got your situation. You got 6th Entertainment, right?
It'll be a dude down the block, he got his own way.
He got his own shit. And it's like,
come together.
Yeah, like, you know, like how, and even if we don't come together, how can we, you know, make a situation happen for both of us? Like, you know, like I look at K-Shine, and my cousin K-Shine got his own, you know, team, NWX. And they all different, they all battle rappers. Yeah, that's a fact. He been around too. You never been around. You never been around before.
I've never been.
He came to Knox Studio and all that.
Yeah, never.
But he got NWX, right? And all these battle rappers, they battled each other before. But one thing for sure is like, you know, they came together for a cause. Like, yo, how can we make our situation lit? And, you know, and they get money together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They could do it apart. You know what I'm saying? He could battle anybody, and that's a check right there. But it's like, yo, how can we make these situations lit? Yo, we could do the 2-on-2s. We got chemistry. Oh, yo, I can match you with this. That's how I see people actually moving together. You know what I'm saying? Like, And even back in the days when, you know, when you had like the rich porters and everything, these people was like making shit happen together. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of greed in it too, of course. No, and a lot of ego, like you were saying, but it was people like, yo, oh, you trying to get put on? All right, we gonna make this situation happen for everybody. So I don't want to go lean too much on that type of
negativity. Yeah, but it was role playing though.
Yeah, it was role playing.
Everybody
was playing their role.
Yep.
Niggas knew who was what and they left it as that. And that's how it's gotta be. I think a lot of times while there are different entities or different teams, like it may be your team and somebody else's team down the block, it's because of the roles. Like, oh, he's CEO, damn, I want to be CEO of my own shit. But then I think sometimes like, yo, niggas can get to the bag quicker, you know? Me and my boy Five, you know, that's behind the cam, we was talking, right? And he was basically like, yo, you could pay me for the music video, but then what happened to promotion? I'd rather you take that bread, put that shit towards a promotion, so we can create some type of situation for us.
Sure, more followings, everything.
Yeah, you getting more followers, you getting lit. You could probably get bookings. I'm getting more, you know, people contacting me for videos, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you got to do that for everybody, but if it's in your community, like or your like that 5-block radius, it's like, why can we not? You know what I'm saying?
That's why not to go there with you, but like that's why we started. That's why my man went and got the camera. Like that was one of the biggest reasons why my man picked the camera up. Because you got people in the community, and I'm not gonna say nobody name, but you got people in the same area we live in, we grew up with them, that they in the same field we in, but they might have been doing it longer. They got the experience, they know the people. They don't work with us at the rate they should. They treat us like, you know what I mean? So now we gonna pick up our own camera now, and we gonna do it to show you, like, you know what I mean? And we gonna level up by the minute, and we still open to work with whoever.
Working with that,
You feel me? But it's just that sometimes you just gotta get on your shit. Sometimes you gotta be on my floor. Sometimes you just gotta really get on your shit, bro. Like, and sometimes that be the way motherfuckers wanna ally with you and work with you, because they see when your shit is bad, but it's good. Sometimes it just make you even more of a beast.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yo, I know you got children, right?
Hell yeah.
How many kids you got?
Y'all got 3.
Oh,
shout out to my baby girls and my little man.
Yeah, so you got 2 girls, 1 boy.
Yeah.
Me too. 2 boys, 1 girl.
Oh, shout out to you.
Yeah, facts.
Lit.
Like who do you feel attached to you more, like the daughters or the son?
Oh, my little man.
The little man attached you more? For me, it's always a daughter.
Yeah, it's my daughter.
I feel like it was my daughter's when I ain't have no son. But now I got a son. So
and it's like
he's the youngest. He's 1. He'll be 2 on Christmas Eve.
Fire.
You mean, like, so he's like, that's my boy. You mean, like, it's different.
Like, do you feel like, you know, chasing this dream is more challenging due to the fact that you have children?
Hell yeah.
What you feel makes it more, you know, of a challenge?
Just timing, bro. Like, you gotta invest so much time with your children. It's never a dull moment, bro. Like, they got school, they got homework. It's a lot, bro. Like, feel me? And it's no excuse, you know what I mean? Because it's motivating. It makes you wonder, like, all right, I gotta work this out, bro. Like, I gotta be able to do this and be able to go to school. Like, you gotta fit it in. But at the same token, bro, it's just like, it overwhelms you, bro. Like, especially when they're young and you, like, I live in the hood, bro. Like, for me, I live in the Jets. For me, so every day I come outside, I still look like I'm at 19. Like, no funny shit. Like, I blend in with the with the problems, bro. The ops, the niggas that's. I mean, nigga, you could just be walking out your building where we come from, and you might not make it back. That's proven fact.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, it's hard, bro. You think about shit like that, knowing you got kids in the crib, like it's just bad, bro. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know. You feel me? That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's crazy too, due to the fact that, you know, like us as individuals, we trying to, you know, get out of our situation, and so. You know, we keep our kids in mind, like we gotta get back home, right?
Yeah. Facts.
And then like, and it's almost like, you know, it makes you like stressed when you leave out the crib, because you like, damn, anything can happen, and I want to make sure that my kids is well, is good, you know, like, And that right there is like a real big concern for me. Like every time I step out the crib, it's the same thing. Like, and I'm not even active. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing music or whatever.
You trying to get right.
Trying to get right. But in some sense, it always give me that reminder. Like you were saying, always give me that reminder to where I feel like, damn, like I blend in with, you know what I'm saying? Like that the ops and everything, you know? But as far as having kids though, do you feel like on the financial part, it's hard juggling music and having children? Because music is a baby itself, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Because you got your visuals, and of course you may have somebody in the camp, but you know what I'm saying? But that costs, studio time costs, everything costs.
Juggling the money. Like I definitely advise anybody that's
find
doing music,
balance.
Get a job.
Yeah, that too. That's the first thing you need to do.
You feel me? Like that shit is not a joke.
A lot of dudes that's artists, they don't want to work.
They don't want to work. We had another artist before the your episode, and he was talking the same thing. Like, you know, he's done with the, you know, I don't need a job. Nah.
Oh no. Yeah. Because I used to feel like that.
Yeah.
I used to feel like that too. No, I didn't feel like that. I just felt like I couldn't balance it.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you have to. It's no, you can't. When it comes to that, like, nobody's gonna do anything for you until you're doing something for yourself, bro.
Yeah.
So you gotta get up off the ground first and prove to people, you know what I mean? To actually start getting those connections, bro. It has to come from you.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And you gonna get out here and do something illegal.
Risk your freedom.
You gotta do something.
But please, I don't advise you to, but do something.
Do something, yeah.
I definitely don't advise anyone to risk their freedom. Like,
Nah.
that shit is easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that is
Yeah.
really easy to do, but then you start to think about shit like you said, your children.
Right.
You know, we gotta be outside to be taking care of these kids. You know, like we seen it too many times where the dad is incarcerated, and then you know the child is blaming the dad for all the stuff that he's or she is enduring in life. Like, if you was here, this would have been more better for me. If you was here, da da da. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stay out for them. You know, for them.
Right.
That's
in
definitely
cycle, man. In the cycle, man. That's the main thing.
Exactly. And that's why we here today. Like, we here today, and every other, and you out there doing what you doing with the music is to break a cycle.
Nah, yeah.
Like, yo, my mom, we pass her mom. My grandmother, she worked, she got old. You know what I'm saying? She old right now. She collecting SSI like most people, grandmas. My mom is working right now, and you know what I'm saying? She getting gray hairs and shit. So I'm looking at that pattern, and I'm like, hold up.
Word.
Is this
Hold up.
life? Like, is this what life has to offer?
Yeah.
This can't happen.
Yeah.
And then now I got kids, so you trying to say I'm gonna pass this off to them?
Nah.
No.
Work until you like
No.
60, 70, and that's it.
You gotta be on board.
Anybody can look up life expectancy right now. They gonna tell you 75, right, for men.
A little bit lower than that.
A little bit lower than that now.
Yeah, because of the food.
You got the food we getting, everything is lower than that.
Yep.
And SSI benefits don't start popping until you 65. You retire at 65 actually,
That's
right?
a fact.
So
You're supposed to be
trying to say like 10, 15 years, that's all I'm worth of living? Come on, man. That's why I don't care how long it take for anything to pop for anybody. You doing music, do that shit until you can't do it no more.
Don't never give up. A lot of people, like, they let age become an insecurity. Like, they feel like, oh, I'm getting to a certain age, I can't chase my dreams like I used to. Fuck that. Age ain't nothing but a number. Like, do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? And even if you don't, like, follow your path, do something around your path, you feel me? Everybody can, everybody can rap, everybody can.
In music, there's so many roles.
Hell yeah.
There's manager, role manager, booking agent, you know what I'm saying?
Executive producer,
tour manager.
Yeah, it's too much.
Video directors,
too much to do.
Creative directors, content
publicists,
publicists, marketing,
like
radio promoters.
That was like 10 joints right there.
Right there. You know what I'm saying? So even with that, if music has, if it becomes like a place to where you like, you know what, this is something I want to do, I'll figure something else out, or do both. Like, I'm gonna pick up a trade and something else. You know what I'm saying? Online marketing or something.
Word.
something that's
That
gonna
shit is
benefit
going
me.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? At the same time,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Or that online marketing is
yeah, because you know, you see big companies right now, Pepsi, you know, they pulling out Facebook ads and you know, and Instagram ads. You see Maybelline and you know, everybody's pulling out these ads on Facebook and Instagram.
Yup.
You know,
Popping
So-
up while you going down your
By the time
timeline.
you see Pepsi and all these other big companies. So I always say like, you know, you look at those companies and you say, yo, why can I not do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can I not, you know, pull out an ad? I can do that now. A lot of people feel like they not on.
money.
Yeah, it does, but you know, even when you do those online promotions, it's like you could start as little as $10.
That's a fact.
You know, and reach.
And it benefits
And it
you.
benefits.
that's what
we do
We do
it
it.
all the time,
That's
and
what
we
I
did
said.
that.
That's what we did.
Yeah, and you get your reach, and it gives people the options to where like, oh, I'm gonna click that, you know, or that's something that I don't want to see, but at least it's in front of them.
You can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
That way. You can't
Nope.
miss it. And it's organic still. It's not too much over the top. Like,
Yeah,
bro, you just really
you
just,
annoying the person.
Yeah.
right. You don't want to do that
Hell no.
because that's what they say is like the worst thing to do on like social media now is to just like overdo something. But then again, I don't know. I feel differently about that, bro. I feel like you can never not post. Like, you know what I mean? Like you never post too much.
Yeah.
How are you posting too much about something you're trying to promote?
Gotta promote.
Mhm.
Most of the time, people posting things that got nothing to do with them.
What they
90% of the time, they posting about everything else but their business and what they got going on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I had to learn how to not do that.
Yeah.
Like it's to the point, bro. I barely post my family.
Yeah, facts.
Like, you might catch me on the holiday. I mean, but it's like, it just it don't feel like it makes sense. Like to me, like it's just like, and people are so nosy, bro. People are weird. Like they'll do weird shit to you on the gram, bro. Like,
Yeah.
screenshot shit.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I mean? Like, that's a personal part of you that you just don't want to mix with whatever you're trying to get across to the world. Like, they can learn about that later on down the lane. Like right now, I'm not famous.
Right.
So right now, all I'm trying to do is get you to know who I am.
Mm-hmm. But also do know that you are competing with everybody, though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people feel like, you know, I'm not famous, I'm not big yet. Once you put your song out there, if you put a song on iTunes today, and Jay-Z put a song on iTunes today, you competing with Jay-Z.
Hell yeah. You in the game.
You in the game.
You already in the game.
Nah, that's a fact.
So I always try to tell people like, yo, move like that. Move like that. Because you are actually competing with everybody. Everybody. Put an album out on Dat Piff. You looked on Dat Piff, you see everybody put a mixtape out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You competing for, and then they got ratings, and they got, they got mixtape placings. Your goal is, oh damn, Nipsey on number one.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get
I gotta bump that nigga. Not saying that you going to, but you reach for, you know, a star might land on the cloud. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at shit.
As you should.
You know. So with that being said, like all the artists out there, you know, if you're doing this,
You already in the game.
in the game, you on. Like what's the definition of on? You on already.
People think they gotta sign that dotted line.
You on.
You know.
And then once you do simple things like you sign up with a publisher, like BMI, ASCAP, that's your royalties right there. You collect your royalties. And once you're on these streaming services, you know, now you getting revenue for people clicking and playing.
That's your money.
And that's your money. That's your bread. I don't care if it's $150. You spent $150 to do that song. Why not make $150 back?
That's a
Fresh. You gotta pay for that track.
Yeah, make that money back.
I
You
agree.
know? So like, I'm just dropping that to you and to all the artists out there. Cause we got a lot of artists that tune in and listen to us. You know. So I always try to put like some type of game or some type of wisdom out there because I speak to a lot of people when they come on. And that brings me to, you know, I seen, you know, we had Don Q post you your drink.
Yeah.
That was love, like that was real love. That's the type of shit I like to see. You
Shout
know what I'm saying? Like, did you know him before that state, or like how long did you guys know each other?
Yeah, nah, I knew me and Don went to the same high school together. Hell yeah, me, Don, we all went to Jane Adams together. Me, Don, a couple other niggas from High Bridge and shit. And yeah, that's why I met him. Like, he was always in another grade higher than me. Like he was in a grade higher than me. I was in like 9th, he was in like 10th type shit. Like you feel me? But he was just mad cool and shit. Like we used to get high and shit every day with each other, like shit like that. Like I mean, so, like, cut school and shit. And really rap, bro. Like rap with each other and shit like that. But you know how high school is. Like he kind of is from another part of the Bronx.
Yeah.
So after high school, like you know what I mean, I never really spoke to him. Like we just had a high school relationship.
Okay.
And then when I moved down south, and I was out the loop. You know what I mean, like I didn't really know what was going on in New York. So I came back after being there for like 2 years, and my son Gabe, shout out to Gabe, he went to Jane Addams with us. He showed me like, yo, you seen Dawn? Like this nigga is on like he with A Boogie. I'm like, who A Boogie? He showed me niggas and shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga is lit. Like you feel me? Like, and then I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped for them, like you feel me? And then like I just was tuned in and shit. And then I started doing the music, and just wound up getting booked at the same spot in Cliff. We both got booked for Cliff together one night, and the Superstar J birthday party, and they spun Anthem and shit. And when they spun it, he was in the VIP. That nigga came downstairs like, yo, this shit fire, bro. But I was telling niggas like, yo, I knew him, but niggas ain't believe me. You feel me? Like niggas in the hood. So when they seen that, niggas was like, oh, like you feel me? But long story short, niggas. Yeah, it was a good look. And he's official. He's a real nigga. Like he took my shit down. He was like, yo, send me this shit, bro. Like I'm gonna push it tomorrow. And for a fact, the nigga posted the shit the next day, bro. You feel me? I'm like, oh shit, like yo, my shit was going. Shout out to Dawn, bro. My following went up the whole day, like, like no funny shit for the whole 24 hours. Every minute, somebody tapped to follow, like. So he played a major part in my following growing too, bro. So I gotta give my son his big shout out. You did right. Facts. Bronx nigga shit. Yeah, you know how that go.
That's love.
That's what we supposed to do.
Yeah, when I seen it, I was like, yeah, that's love.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's love.
A lot of niggas was shocked, yo. Niggas was damn me all day.
Yeah. Yo, you from? No, we got one last question before we get to that. Cause you know, I bullet point a lot of shit, but then a lot of stuff also comes. So you know, me and Tron, we from Harlem and all that. But you know, I grew up in McKinley's too. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't feel like you from Harlem.
Yeah, from Bronx. Everybody say that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cause I went to school there and everything. Now 140 and all that. But yeah, in fact. But we got somebody from Harlem named Dub, and you know Dub. He came up in the Bronx too. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that collab, man. So you got to push for that.
Yo, no funny shit.
I want to see it happen.
No funny shit. Me and Dub, we've been talking. Like I was supposed to do some shit with him last summer, but that's something that I'm working on. Like I'm open to that. He know that. Like me and him be speaking and shit. Like I always support everything that nigga do. We follow each other and shit. But like I knew Dub forever, bro. Like. We overdue, like he know that, like you feel me. But we gonna like hopefully we gonna do that shit soon. Like
y'all knew each other since like young.
I knew him, yeah. I knew Dub for like I knew Dub before I knew Dawn. Like I knew Dub since I was in like 301, like cause you know Deshaun is his cousin, and Deshaun lives in Forest. So Deshaun kind of like he used to come visit Deshaun every summer, and we hoop. So I used to see the nigga in 120 every summer and shit like that. And then that's how we got cool. And then. One summer he came back, he was just rapping. This nigga was mad nice.
Yeah, that nigga nice.
You feel me? Like, so it was just like, I was fucking with him, and then I started rapping. Like, we used to rap together and all that. Like, we got some shit we did on the Bronx Channel 68 together where we was freestyling and shit. Like, wow, old. Like, that's my son. Like, yeah, we definitely need to do some shit though. Like,
that's a fact, we gonna get into it, man. Like, yo, we got a lot of, you know, shout out to the women. You know, I love the women. You know, I came from the women. We got a lot of them out there, right? They got their standards, and it's cool, right? It's cool. They won't fuck with a broke nigga, right?
Oh, not at all.
But we the only motherfucking people.
We
would deal with a broke bitch.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What the fuck are we thinking, man?
I don't know.
We don't got no value.
What's up with us?
Value, right?
yo, bro, listen.
You never thought about that though? Like if your bag ain't right, niggas will legit not talk to her drink sometime. Like, you know, she calls too much.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yo.
That's bad though.
It's just crazy.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. don't know
Do
what's
you
wrong
feel
with
like
us.
you feel like you should get on their time? Like I know, but not now, but like because you.
Nigga like me, yeah, I'm all the way chopped.
Yeah, I know
I'm
you
chopped
like
and
that.
screwed. I got married. I got, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, but in a scenario to
But
where
I
if
feel
you
like
wasn't
we
chopped.
just, yo, bro. I speak for, cause I got niggas that go through shit like that. Like all my niggas is, you know what I mean, like doing their thing. So I try to give them niggas words of advice and shit. Like, but I feel like we too vulnerable at this stage in life, bro. Like we becoming females, bro. I mean, we gotta tighten up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Social media and all this shit, like, it's just taking a hold of us. And cause sometimes even with me, like, I'm not even trying to say I'm a product of that, but like, it's just too much, bro. Like the morals and principles we used to have for ourselves, we don't really have those anymore. You know what I mean? Like, but that plays a big part. Like, you feel me? Like, females don't care, bro. They never cared, bro. You know what I mean? But it's like we don't notice that. Like we just more like, and we care about pussy more.
That's what.
I think
that's
that's
the
the
thing,
bad.
Bro,
That's the
truth.
problem.
Females will go without that shit, bro.
Yeah. We gotta get on that time. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
We gotta get on that
We gotta get on that time. Like, listen.
And we can do that.
Yeah, we can.
It's possible.
You know, because it's like, yo, it's the lust.
Mind's
thing.
thing.
It's the lust. And niggas lust too much. Niggas gotta get out that element.
That's
To be like,
too
listen,
That's a
it's girls out here, you know, if you ain't got the bag, you can't hit. Niggas need to be on some bitch. I ain't fucking you if you ain't got no money. Fuck out of here.
That's a fact.
Like, we dead just be like, they getting the same thing we getting, B. I get a nut, they get a nut.
That's like a fact.
They won't fuck you at all.
They getting paid and they leaving with a nut.
And they leave it with you bought them a fit.
Yeah. But my thing is, like, you leave with a nut, they leave with a nut. But they get at your bag too. And we just be like, damn, we gotta pay for the road.
We over here sacrificing this shit.
We trying to arrange our budget. We're like, damn, shit.
We gotta tighten up.
Yeah.
Nick, yo, fellas, we gotta get it together. And I'm not pointing no. I'm saying we gotta get it together.
Big facts.
We got to, yo. This is crazy, yo.
I agree.
This is what I commend you, man, for that should have been an easy thing.
Getting married, right?
That ain't an easy thing.
I don't know. That's not easy.
That's tough. Like, episode after episode, Sean already know. Like, and you probably don't know yet, but I honestly battle with sex addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't know that, bro.
She was a challenge for me. I had to
Never.
take therapy sessions and sit down
I ain't
and
gonna lie to you.
yeah, shit's
Yo,
crazy.
crazy, bro.
It's like, for me, yo, it was like, yo, I could have a down ass woman. She's down, supportive, everything, and I still find myself stepping out. It's like I couldn't, figure out like why, like. So I started looking at the girl. The first thing I look at is the girl. Maybe she not attractive enough for me, or maybe like
Did they ever stop doing what they was doing in the beginning? Like
once they found out about
but it like sexually, did they ever get boring to you or?
I think like a lot of the times they change physically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That do it, they change like that situation happened, they'll change physically. Like they probably get too comfortable or something. They probably get too comfortable. Put on extra pads, whatever.
Damn.
But let me tell you
I
though.
ain't never been through nothing like that.
But let me tell you, from that situation, or those situations, because it happened to a lot of females, except for my daughter, my first daughter's mom. It was different with her. Like I never really experienced that with her. But like a lot of other females that I stepped out on, it was always something that, made me feel like I got to get that next joint. But that also showed me that, like, I had to learn how to look for more within a woman. Like, cause I should be able to be with somebody and be married to them, right? And if they gain 60 pounds, my love for them shouldn't change.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. Yeah.
Shouldn't matter, right? It really shouldn't. So,
Facts.
because you love that person for them. So
nigga want his drink to look good too.
Yeah,
though,
that's
bro.
a fact.
Fuck that, nigga. If I'm up under you every
yeah,
day.
and especially if you got them bad, like we run down on you because we predators. We run down. Oh, she fire. I gotta get that. I can't let that go. Right. So we run down.
You gotta choose them.
Yeah. So now, I came to the point to where I could say, like, they bad, cool. Date them for a little bit. See if they have something that you like, and something that you are willing to, deal with for the rest of your life. Whether it's negative, positive. If they do the negative, you like, yo, yeah, you
I
can
can deal with
but I can deal with it. Like, I think that's where a lot of my, my problems came from.
I agree with you.
So I always commend people that, but then how long have you been, in your situation or your marriage, actually?
I've been in my marriage for, I've been married for 4 years almost.
Oh shit, clap it up for him, man. That's not easy, man.
My boy young, though.
That's not easy, man.
I've been with my wife for like 12, bro. Like
See?
literally,
Wow.
we've been together since I was
What made you want to take that step, though? Was it the years that you were with her, or it's just like you said, it was
Nah.
time?
I'm sick of shit, Paul.
It's all good.
I knew she was the one. Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Like, since my shorty was young, she's just been official. Like, she was always official. It wasn't even more about her being attracted to her. Like, she just always been official. Like,
Find
literally.
something else within the track.
It was like literally like not even just like tough. Like, she just. Like, it wasn't even like a female, bro, like, bond. It was like a nigga bond a little bit. Like, she was real. Like, I'm like, nah, you feel me? Like, but that's what really made me, like, really like her. Like, nah, like, and then everything after that, everything that came after that just put the icing on the cake. Like, you feel me? She was attracted to me. I was attracted to her. I mean, like, you feel me? But it was really just the fact that she was real. Like, she ain't really lied too much. She was honest. And she wasn't perfect. And like...
Throughout the relationship, how did you get through like y'all issues and stuff like that? Like,
patience, bro. It took a lot of patience, bro. It took a lot of being understanding, bro. Like, I tell niggas all the time, like, yo, bro, like, niggas think my situation is perfect. Like, Instagram and shit, that should be having niggas like
posting the pictures.
Niggas be old goals, and I'll be like, yo, bro. Like, you feel me? You don't even know. Like, in the back of my head, I'll be saying, like, they don't know what I've been through with this girl. You feel me? But it's just about getting through shit, bro. You gotta be patient when you going through shit. You gotta be able to get through it. It take a lot of patience. Like, every day be a stepping stone. Like, you're gonna be reminded of it. You're gonna live in the moment sometimes. But you gotta man up. You gotta woman up. You know what I mean? Both of y'all. Like, you feel me? It's just about it. Then when you got kids, it's about being there for them too.
Yeah.
You want them to see what it takes, of how strong you can be, and how we can really be a family, or you want to give up, because that's what it really is. It's just like giving up on your family, bro. Like,
I feel like a lot of that is going on right now. So
yeah,
a lot of people
I was raised that on that. And me, my mom's, my father, they gave up. That's the realistic facts.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could say, oh, it was your father's fault. My father could say it was your mother's fault.
Yeah, they gonna blame each other. Nobody.
But do you think that for the sake of you and your siblings, that they had to settle though? Do you feel like if things wasn't going right, if they couldn't make it right, should they settle for the sake of the children?
I don't know, bro. That was a hard question. Like, I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know what was that deep.
But like,
what
but if the shoe was on the other foot, you're like your situation, y'all not doing well,
right?
And it's been some time. Would you settle for your children, just so they can actually see that image of a family being, together and under the household?
Nah, but I would end it on the right path.
On the right foot.
I would
You would
end it on the
still
right
be
path.
there.
We would have to have some type of
up.
agreements. We would have to have an understanding. We would have to work together collectively. Still have to do certain things together.
Yep.
You're gonna have to put what you got going on hold. I'm gonna have to put what I got going on the
Because
side.
your kids is already used to a certain.
Because it's about the respect of them, bro. You want to be a family, it's still about family.
Yeah.
Relations and family is
It's
two different things.
I believe that. Like, right now, like I had a cool moment this weekend because, I got 3 kids and No, I got 3 baby mamas. So
Mm.
all my kids got a different mother. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
So,
out to you, my
yeah,
boy.
it gets real. It gets real. So, you know, one of my goals was to, like, you know, have all of them on board. Because I feel like, you know, if I was to, you know, die tomorrow,
Mm.
I wouldn't wish that on myself or anybody, you
Yeah.
know? My kids, I need them to have a relationship.
Hell yeah.
I need that.
Hell yeah.
Right.
So I was always pressing, you know, my baby mamas are like, yo, y'all don't have to be best friends, but get cordial, be cordial with each other.
Cordial is all we need.
My ideal, you know, vision for my family is like Thanksgiving, and my baby mamas is there, and the kids is there.
That's mean.
Like, why you gotta have baby?
And it's
why,
possible.
Yeah, why you gotta have Thanksgiving over there? And you know, I got my son this weekend, so
And they should feel
You
as
should-
if
you
you
should be able to-
should want
Yeah.
your child to be around his or her sibling,
Yeah.
regardless if you're the parent. Like,
yeah,
it should just naturally be in you. Like, you
Yeah.
should, bro, that's the right way
yeah,
to do
that's the
it.
right way to do
Fact.
it. Yeah. So this weekend that happened though. I'm not 100% complete. So my first baby mama, which birthed my son Jordan. Shout out to Jordan. She's cool, not on good terms with my other 2 baby mamas, right? So I have another daughter, and I got 2 other daughters. So both of their mothers is cool with Jordan's mom, which is my son's mom.
Mhm.
So I'm happy about that. Like they communicate here and there, they speak, whatever the case. Sometimes it might be negative. I don't care. As long as they talking,
right?
that's all it is. But my daughters, both of their moms don't talk, don't speak.
Mm.
So like once that happened and it's lit for me, like I feel like shit is complete. You know what I'm saying? Like shit is really
so
complete.
That need to happen.
That need to happen. So I'm pushing for that to happen. I'm hoping that
And it
you
will.
know they hear this
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Just pray
Yeah,
on it,
listen to
man.
this, and yeah, I have been. So
They know they need to
she
do
text,
that.
yeah, she texted
They
my,
need to get
yeah,
right.
my newborn daughter texted my son's mother. She texted me and she was like, yo, I reached out to her and told her like, you know, we need to move, you know, forward
That's what's up.
and everything. So I was like, yo, I commend you for that, and I think that's important. I think like if, like you were saying about your family structure, if it doesn't work with everybody being in the household, we need to know that, yo, somehow, some way we still family.
Absolutely.
And I don't gotta be your best friend. But
Yeah.
as long as we put like that child first, man, sky's the limit.
That's a
That's it.
fact.
Cause that shit really helps.
Because you grow up this that.
Yeah.
You grow up that.
That's
like,
I say the first 7 years is the most important years of a child. Cause that's when they get their trauma, emotional trauma. You not seeing your dad in the house. So that shit is what shapes you. So when you turn 10, 12,
You
you
already
reacting
know
off
who you are,
of all that trauma. That's what you react off of.
mm,
So I always keep that shit in mind, you know what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
We, kid you not, we are all products of our trauma. Our trauma is what makes us. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us. If you grew up in a household without seeing your dad, most likely you gonna be going hard to like stay in your kid's life. Most likely, like I ain't trying to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to be him.
It's almost like you're not even trying to be a good dad.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even aiming to be the best dad.
Yeah.
You're aiming to be everything your father was.
Wasn't. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
Like,
Exactly.
I hear a lot of niggas saying that all day. Like, I'm just trying to be. I mean, I can't be who my father was to me.
Mhm.
Cycle.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta be trying to battle to be way better than our fathers, knowing our fathers was great. Like, I'm trying to do more. You know what I mean?
Even
Like,
if it was great.
even if they was regular, you know what I mean? It's just being bad, bro. We can't always, that be our connection with them. Like, yo, like my dad was a horrible dad. There's no way I could not be in my son's life. Because what I went through, it was, you know what I mean? That shit is bad that everybody in your class could agree with you on that.
Hell
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
like, niggas is all like, yo, word, bro. Like, my pops left when I was 2, like, shit is whack, bro. Like,
And it'd be 85%.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and yo, bro, that shit, we could talk all day about that shit.
Yeah. Yo. Sign money in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I call it that.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
In your mind, right? If it wasn't rap, if you was to like paint your life from when you was young to now, like how do you see it? Is it still McKinley Projects? Is it Picket Fence? Like really get in imagination mode right now.
Mm.
How do you see Sasa? Cause we're not gonna. Side Money is who you are right now.
Right.
But you was Lil Sasa at one point.
Yeah.
Paint your life. Like, I want to see that shit. Like, I'm going to just sit back and I just want to, like, try to look in the sky and visualize your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, like, me, I always, like, yo, bro, I always wanted to be somebody, like entertainer type of dude. Like, I always wanted to be in the scenery. Like, I always wanted to be on TV. I used to watch wrestling. You know what I mean? Shit like that. That was amusing to me. Like, but it wasn't just specifically music. It was just something, I just wanted to be on the TV. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, that changed when I met wifey. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to picket fence. Like, I don't know. That's all we used to just talk about. Like, oh, we're gonna get a house, we're gonna have a baby, and we're gonna move here. And then it's like I did that shit. Like, you feel me? I actually went out there and did it. Like, and that shit wasn't for me. Like, you feel me? Like you feel me? It wasn't for me, bro. I went to the South. Shout out to North Carolina, Raleigh. I used to live out there 2.5 years. And that shit was like the biggest wake-up call in the world, bro.
It was too slow for you?
Slow as shit. Slow as shit, you heard?
what was it like out there? Like, what
was beautiful.
What was the difference between being out there and being in McKinley's? I know the noise. I know you're gonna say the noise, but what else?
Yo, bro, it was clean. It was definitely clean. It was affordable for living. You know what I mean? For living reasons, like rent was cheap. It was like, you know what I mean, affordable. You could find a job easy, but you needed a car, so we weren't used to. I didn't know how to drive when I moved out there, bro. Like, I literally went out there blank, bro. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I just took a risk, and God was with me every step of the way. Literally, like, I wound up learning how to drive, getting a car, paying my bill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit that I didn't think I didn't know how I was gonna be able to do. The biggest thing about that shit molded me, bro. Like, it made me a man. Like, you feel me? I went out there, little ass boy, thinking I knew what I was doing, and it's the minute I got, like, bro, I woke up the next day in Raleigh, like, and cried, bro. Like, my wife, like, she woke up to me crying, boo-hooing, bro.
She was out there.
Yeah, we was out there together. I married her in New York, Truth, right? We went to the city, we went to the courthouse, and then 2-3 months later, I spun. I packed all my shit. Only thing I went out there with was a flat screen and an airbag, bro. And my 2 daughters. I ain't have my little man at the time. My daughter was like, one of my daughters was 6 months, my other daughter was like 3, 4. You know what I mean? And I was just like on Big Willie's time. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this shit. Fuck New York. There's nothing out here. Like, I wasn't even thinking about rapping. You feel me? And when I went out there, like, bro, the next day, bro, I woke up, I was crying, I was booing, bro. Like, real nigga shit. Like, I woke up, I was scared. I'm like, damn, what the fuck did I do? Like, I ain't know what nothing was at. But, bro, like, that day, like, I don't know, it was just something about it. Like, after I went through that point, it was just like, yo, I was like, yo, let me go to the store with a Family Dollar. I want to get a job. I want niggas want to hire me at Family Dollar the same day, bro. Like, it was just like, yo, it felt like this is what I need to do. Like, alright. And I was lit, bro. Like, for me, that's like my second home, bro. Like, and it's crazy because I thought that was what I wanted, but it wasn't what I wanted. But, like, now, I kind of want to go back, but I just want to go back right. Like, I don't want to go back down south the way I went before. You know what I mean? Like, my plan is to get the music lit here and then take it there now. You feel me? Like, somewhere in the south, period. Because I know it's easier, bro. Yeah. Like, in the city, it's too competitive.
Yeah, it's too competitive. It's easy out there.
It's easy, bro.
Like, you expressed the emotion, how you felt when you was down there. But what was the emotion that, you felt that drove you to even go down south? Like, what was it? Like, most people be like, you know what, I'm tired of this rent, or it could be a bad breakup, or you trying to get away from somebody. What was the emotion that you felt that drove you to go down there? Was it like just feeling like, overwhelmed with the city?
Yeah, not even so much overwhelmed with the city. Like, I was just tired of living in rooms where, like, I had kids, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and it was just like, I felt like I needed to prove to myself that I could get up and do this shit. Like, you know what I mean? As a man, like, you feel me? Like, my mom's living in the projects. My grandmother's lived in the projects. Like, nah, like, you feel me? Like, that shit had my mom's ready to pack up, bro. Like, yo, I'm coming to move with you. Like, you feel me? Like, cause it was like, nigga, somebody from, like, I was the first one out of my family, bro. Like, I got 2, bro, I got 2 older brothers, bro. Them niggas was like, where you going? I'm like, I'm out, bro. Like, you feel me? I came to the crew one day, was just like, yo, bro, I'm out. Niggas was like, you leaving today? I'm like, yeah, bro, like, and that shit, man. Now my brother live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
He lit, like, you know what I mean? They got 2 cars, like,
but I motivated him. You feel me? And it's just like, bro, like that shit. I don't know. It was just my situation, bro. Like I felt like we all was just going through this, like you said, niggas, grandmothers. That's just how, boom, same shit, cycle, boom, boom. You want to break that shit, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. Like I watch my brother. He gets certain age. He going through bullshit, poverty, shelters. Shit is corny, bro. Like your kids bouncing around in the winter. I'm going down here and we gonna make this shit happen, bro. That's what we did. You feel me? But it's just like I said, it's slow. You get tired of living that pace.
That routine.
You being so young, we so youthful. We from a city where all we know is la la la. It get nasty after a while, bro. You be like, it's like a nervous breakdown. It's like you feel like, damn, like I gotta do something, like, and that's why I left, because it was like it was too much. Like I overwhelmed myself with that shit for mad long, and then it was like I was just a breaking point. So I came back, you feel me? But eventually, that's my plan, just to like go to the south and try to buzz off. Like, you know what I mean?
It's possible. It's
Word.
possible, man.
Word.
Go down there with your family.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know,
that's all I got.
like if one of your children decides to pick up music, how would you feel?
I would love it.
You would
And
love
I think it's gonna happen.
Really?
Already, hell yeah. Like my
Like,
daughter.
what gives you that idea?
My daughter, she loves to dance, bro. Like, she's a beast, bro. Like, she's like 5, bro, and she's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, and then my other daughter, like, she go to school, like, they go to charter school. She be telling her classmates, like, yo, my dad is a rapper and shit. Like, so when I went to the school, they was like, yo, we seen your video.
Yeah. I know.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, but you know, I'm not really giving off a great message.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about that. Like, if I'm giving it's not that it's not a great message. It's just something that you don't want kids to see at this stage in their life.
Yeah.
And then I'll be trying to tell my daughter, like, you feel me? Like don't, you feel me? Like, I know you happy and you proud for daddy, but like, please don't tell him, like, what I'm doing right now. Like, it's just not the right time, bro. Like, you feel me?
Let
Like,
them see when it's time.
yeah, like, when we lit.
Yeah. Like,
Even though you don't like when I say that.
Yeah.
We lit already.
we lit already.
We lit already.
But like, that brings me to say, like, you know, like we hear the messages in the music, and it reflects on, you know, where we come from and, you know, what we experience. And being that you are experiencing more than what you talk about, do you see yourself actually doing music, talking about like trials and tribulations of a relationship and different shit like that? Do you see yourself doing
Hell
that?
Yeah, I definitely see myself, like getting in that lane somewhere along the line. Like, I feel like I need to do it.
But you, like, how do you feel like about the transition? Do you feel like you're trying to find a way to do it, being that you, like, you know, people so used to seeing your energy, your videos got energy, your music got energy, and you trying to figure out how you want to transition from that?
I think
you can do both.
Yeah, I think I got a lot. I think I got a lot to do with that though. Like, I don't know how to you know what I mean? I'm still figuring it out, bro. Like, I think I might have to feed off somebody else's energy when it comes to that. Like, so
like maybe like a hook or some type of production.
Right. I just think I need to be laying some type of
direction.
You know what I mean? And it's just gonna help me. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. But you definitely open to it.
Hell yeah. Like, me and Swag Millie working on some shit. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but like I got it's coming for sure.
What's the name of the team, man? You gotta, you know.
Yeah, 630 Entertainment is the team, man. That's the name of the team. You know what I mean? Right there, like, and this is actually one of the artists too, man. It's my man Rondo Rose, man. I'm letting him speak for himself, man. Before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I go by the name Rondo Rose, man. 6'3".
Yeah, word.
Shout out your social media real quick. If you got any, like, Instagram or anything.
Oh no, my Instagram is so much money roll _.
Alright, make sure y'all follow him. And before we close out, because we got a few more minutes, you know, I want you to just tell everybody out there, you know, what's next for Side Money. What's next for Side Money?
Bro, success, bro. I see me taking me and my guys to the top. Like, I just felt like within the 2019 span, everything's about to change. Like I got, like, we doing a lot. Like, this is not just about music, bro. This is about the fact that where I'm from, nobody has really done that shit, bro. Like, you feel me? Nobody has broken that cycle, bro. And that's what we really, like, here to do, bro. Like, we acting, we doing everything, bro. Like I'm in a web series, you feel me?
What's the
They
name
ain't
of it?
dropped yet. Old Head, shout out to them.
Old Head.
I mean, that shit originated in Philly. They got over 700,000 views.
That's what's
I
up.
mean, I got a debuting role. I'm in every episode. I mean, they got my music on the soundtrack. Like shit is coming together piece by piece, but it's all a process. Like I said, I got Rondo Rose here. This nigga is a monster. We got shout out to Lex. We got the engineer. We got somebody that shoot videos and he makes music.
Shout out his social media. Bring some business to your company.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to his name is LLU on social media, and that's how you spell it. LLU 6/3, DOUBLELU 6/3, and like I said, he does the visuals, so you can hit him up, DM him for the visuals, and he does the music too. He's a monster. He just dropped a single. It's on Spotify, iTunes. Yeah, facts. And we just working, like I said, like the apparel, we about to drop a line. I'm working on the website. And I mean, just slowly, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but my plan is to just be a role model, something bigger for my environment, bro, and eventually come back and really put on for them and just show them, because we really don't have that. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have that, bro. Like, shout out to Joe. He did what he did, but he's not really where I'm from. He's from Forest. You know what I mean? I'm from McKinley Projects, bro. Like, and when you hear about McKinney Projects, all you hear about is niggas dying.
Yeah.
Or niggas going
wow.
to jail. You know what I mean?
Shit.
You know what I mean? Or niggas ratting. It's just something. It's never
Nothing
good.
positive.
You want
So
to be able
my
to bring
plan
that.
is to bring sunlight, bro, to the dark cloud right now. You know what I mean? Like, and
I like that.
that's what it's been. That's what it's been since we dropped Mad Rich, since they dropped In the Trap. Even before I even really started rapping. Them niggas with 60K views on YouTube.
Wow.
Young niggas from the Jets. You know what I mean? My man caught a feature with Tay 600. Shout out to Shot Dollar. Brought a nigga from Chicago to the hood. You know what I mean? Shit like that. We got the kids out there going crazy. They like, yo, these niggas, you know, Chirac was lit at a point.
Yeah.
And he caught them when they was lit. You know what I mean? But we just trying to keep the momentum, bro. Eventually, shit'll pop. You know what I mean? We just en route. That's all it's about right now. Me and my guys, we en route. And everybody putting their tables on the chair. And we making it happen, bro.
Come back.
Man, yo, I really enjoyed this, episode. I enjoy all the episodes, man. Every episode, I feel like I learned something. I feel like, I'm kind of selfish. I can't lie. Like, with every artist that come here, I look for some type of inspiration. Just sitting face to face and talking to the artist. And we focus on the backstory, because a lot of the times, dialogue is what's missing within people, period. Like, we don't speak to each other.
Right, hell yeah, I agree.
Like, if I look at you and I don't know you, what's good? You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That's the type of time I'm on. But like, I should be able to look at my own and be like, yo, good morning, have a good one, yo, be safe.
Quick, brief, healthy,
Good brief,
calm.
be safe. And keep, even if I don't know you know what I'm saying? So,
I agree, bro.
like, I look at this platform to be something like that. And being that we got the opportunity to have social media and cameras and everything like that, we could just put a message out there and hopefully somebody can listen to it and be inspired by it.
Yeah.
So I thank you for pulling up. I thank you for sharing your
big facts,
backstory.
bro.
We're gonna be definitely gonna continue building.
Facts.
We got a record in the making that's gonna be on my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That we already did, and
More shit to come.
more shit to come for it. All right, man. Much love, man. I think
Appreciate y'all, yo.
Yeah.
My guys, appreciate y'all. You already know.
this has been episode 8, Truth and Tron podcast.
Hipster Radio.
You already know what it is, man. 5 p.m. was good.